Hi guys, so today I've got a bit of a different video for you. Today we're going to be looking in my stamping drawer. I'm going to show you what sort of things I've got in here, the plates that I've got, and maybe a few, maybe not tips because I don't think I'm that qualified at it to give tips, but what I found easier and things like that. So I'm going to show you the contents of that drawer. Okay, so first of all we'll have a quick look at the polishes that I've got. I recently purchased, but I haven't had a chance to use them yet, these colour alike polishes, which seem to be, I think they're specifically for stamping. I've got Papaya Swing and Pink Cadillac. I tried to choose some colours that I didn't have already. The majority of my other stamping polishes, or in fact all of them apart from one, are Conad ones. So I've got like a basic black. I've got a silver. Some of these are very old, but they still work okay. I got this sort of like a denim-y blue colour. I've got a purple. It needs a bit of a shake. It's a bit of a shimmery purple, that one. I've also got a green and a red, a white, and this another blue colour there, which is a mini one. I've actually got two of the purple one, but like I say, they do need a shake. I've got another black hidden in there as well. The other polish I've got is by a different brand, and it's a Farzik, I think that's how you say it. I'll put the name down the bottom so you can see. And so the bottle's not got a label on it, but it's a silver, and it is a really good stamping polish, this one. These sets work slightly different to normal stamping, but I'll go through that in a little while. Right, so also I've got my stampers, so we'll have a quick look at those. So when I first started stamping, I started off with these Conad stampers. I didn't get on great with these. I did struggle with them, I'm not going to lie. They're not very sticky or anything. And this one here, or in fact, actually I think this was just a cheap one from the pound shop that I got, but again it wasn't great. I then bought a double-ended stamper because I thought with putting single images on, the smaller end might be easier. It didn't really prove to be any easier, so I then started to sort of ask people and look into things of what was best. And I bought this clear stamper, which is a jelly stamper, which is a little bit stickier on the end. And this one is brilliant. So when I stamp, I can see where I'm putting everything. So I really do recommend these clear stampers. I know you can get ones that are bigger than this and things. So if you're having trouble placing, this is definitely a really good purchase for you. Okay, and then obviously you need scraper. I've just got the basic Conad scrapers, which have got the metal on, so they do tend to scratch the plates a little bit. And then I've got this plastic one, but it doesn't really do much for me. I really need to perhaps get like a creative shop scraper or something, because they seem to be the best that people use. But these are the ones that I'm having to use when I do it at the moment. A couple of other bits before I get to the plates. So I bought one of these snazzy gadgets. It's a little bit stiff, but is the cotton wool claw, which you can get off eBay or Amazon or wherever. And this is really handy. I generally use it to clean the plates afterwards with the cotton wool. I always keep like a little tub of acetone with me when I'm stamping, so I can just pop the cotton wool in and then clean up after myself. I got a little bottle of liquid latex. off eBay as well. This was just to use for quick cleanup on around my nails, but I also like to use these corrector pens. I've got the ones from the Avon. I think this is probably, yeah, you can see where I've used it a little bit, but it does still work. They are really good, and I have got a backup of these just in case. So so you always must think about clean up with stamping, because it is likely that you'll get it on the skin around the nail just because of the nature of it. So those are the extra bits I've got in there. Now plate wise, so first I'm going to show you these Afarzik. I think this is how you say it. I'll try and put some links down below. So I've got, they're like these little rubber stampers. So this one's got bows on it, which will be quite nice coming up to Christmas. And as you can see, rather than it being metal, it's actually on rubber. So you put the polisher on and then scrape it off, and then you use these to stamp directly onto your nail. So I've got one with bows. I've got one which is a bit bigger prints. If you can see there, it's got a star one and like sort of animal print. And then I've also got this one which has got flowers on it. I've used these a few times. They do work quite well. It does, the stamping polish, which was this silver that came with them, it does scrape off. I'm not sure, I haven't tried using any of my other stamping polishes with them, so it'd be quite interesting to see if those work, but I haven't had the time. I've had these quite a while and haven't had the time to have a proper fiddle about with them. But I will put a link down below so you can see a bit more about these if you're interested. Oh, and I got those three and the polish for a set for about £20 from, it was from a Christmas fair a couple of years ago. So I've got quite a lot of these little round plates. Not all of them have been opened because people have sent me them and stuff. This is a recent one that I've been sent. Sorry, it's hard to show you with the camera because you just keep seeing the camera in it. So this has got sort of stars and moons and planets and things on. And that's a, sorry, that's cheeky CH46 plate. I've got another cheeky plate here, which is like a French tip one. Let's see. Again, another cheeky one. This has got like superhero sayings on it. Let's see if I can get it close. It's got bang, bam, slurp, boom, huh, pow, and zap on it. I've got this one, which is another sort of planet one. Then that was a cheeky one, wasn't it? Yeah. I've got, this one's a conad plate. I've got quite a lot of conad plates. This one's got stars in the middle and then some flowers. There's another conad plate here, which has got some bows and flowers and stars again on it. Then here we have another cheeky plate. As you can see from the blue film, is I haven't opened it yet. Haven't used this one. I quite like the look of the stars on this one though. I just find that stamping takes so much time that I don't always get time to do it. I've got a Born Pretty one here, which is 4 bigger designs. This cheeky fruit one. I've got a Queen plate there, a love one. Another Born Pretty one there, which is quite an unusual one, which I did find this one quite hard to use. I'm not very good at separating the images and things. Which one's this? There's another Queen one here with just some funky sort of designs on. Then we've got a Conad Christmas one, which, oh, I best keep this one to one side, perhaps try and do some Christmas stamping. There's, this one is, what's this from? cheekybeauty.com. This is the one someone sent me with some patterns on there. Another Conad. That one's just got some random designs, I should say. Preen one. This one looks like Christmas trees actually on here. And that looks like a bauble, so perhaps maybe a bit of a festive one there. I've got a cheeky plate with lips, paw prints, stuff like that on. Then this is, what's this one? Oh, this is another Conad one with a butterfly, paint splat, and some flowers. There's some of them have got such random images on. There's a Conad one here with musical instruments on it. A Conad one again with some bit bigger designs, but these are quite small so I can't, if your nails are a bit longer, you can't always use them. Another cheeky beauty one. Another preen one. Some 4-leaf clovers, an owl there. And another paw print. And then finally another Conad. You can see I've not, wiped that very well, but with just some flowers and things. So those are all my little plates, and they're sort of all single images. I don't know why I keep so many, because I find it easier to stamp as a full nail rather than singly. I've got 4 Moyu plates. The first one is the artist, and this is number 11, and this one's got, it's like a Day of the Dead one, but as you can see they have so many big patterns on that you can use it for quite a few designs, and I do find these easier to use than the smaller ones. I've got a fairy tale one, and this is number 5, which is a horse and carriage. Again, as you can see how many sort of different patterns you can get from one of these bigger plates. I've got Mother Nature, which is number 1. Again, lots of different patterns on there. I've used this one quite a few times actually. And I've also got this princess one. Now this one, which is number 14, has got the images like this, which I really love actually. So you've got them all separate. There's Mickey Mouse there. There's some gingerbread men, I think, on this one somewhere. Although I've had some gingerbread men. Yeah, there they are. So they're quite good. I'd like to get some more that are in that style, so that I can do the full nail, rather than trying to fiddle about with all these little fancy bits. So that is the inside of my stamping drawer. Quite a bit squeezed in there actually. I have got some other polishes that you can use for stamping. I've got some Ismaltas de Kelly, which were the Star Wars collection, and there are a few like other thicker polishes you can use, but these are sort of my specialist stamping polishes in this drawer. So that is everything. So thanks for watching that one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favourite things are to use when you do stamping, and I will see you next time. Bye.